Have you ever wondered why some people get paid the same amount every week, while others see their paychecks change based on the hours they work? It is a common question, and understanding the answer can make a big difference in how you manage your money and plan your career. The core difference between wages and salary comes down to how your pay is calculated and the consistency of that payment. Wages are typically an hourly rate paid for the specific amount of time you work, meaning your paycheck will vary depending on your hours. Salary, on the other hand, is a fixed amount of money paid regularly, often bi-weekly or monthly, regardless of how many hours you work in a given period. This distinction exists because wages are often tied to positions where output or presence is directly measurable by time. Think about roles in retail, hospitality, or manufacturing. If you work 40 hours, you get paid for 40 hours. If you work 50 hours, you get paid for 50 hours, often with extra pay for overtime. Salaries are usually for roles where the focus is more on achieving specific results, responsibilities, or projects, rather than tracking precise hours. These are often professional or managerial positions where the contribution is seen as ongoing, regardless of the clock. Knowing whether a job offers wages or a salary is super helpful when you are budgeting or comparing job offers. If you are paid wages, you will need to carefully track your hours and perhaps anticipate fluctuations in your income, especially if overtime is not consistent. With a salary, you can usually count on a steady income, which simplifies budgeting and financial planning. It also affects how you might negotiate pay, focusing on an hourly rate for wages versus an annual figure for a salary. An interesting detail related to this difference is the concept of exempt versus non-exempt status under the Fair Labor Standards Act in the United States. Most salaried employees are considered exempt, meaning they are not eligible for overtime pay. Wage earners, or non-exempt employees, are generally eligible for overtime pay when they work more than 40 hours in a workweek. This legal classification highlights how differently wages and salaries are treated, especially concerning extra work hours. Ultimately, understanding whether a position offers wages or a salary empowers you to make informed decisions about your career path and personal finances. It is not just about the number on your paycheck, but also about the predictability of your income, your eligibility for benefits, and how your time at work translates into earnings. This knowledge helps you confidently navigate the job market and build a stable financial future.